sad day for the citizens of Rochester. Congresswoman Slaughter was a great leader in our community. She represented the city of Rochester in various offices for over 40 years. And so I join with our citizens of Monroe County that are mourning her passing. This has definitely been a troubling week for us here, and we wish her, her family, her staff well during this time. Our condolences when we're praying for the healing of our community at this time.
Now, she was one of the longest serving members in the House of Representatives, a trailblazer for women and diversity. How does this impact you? I mean, she was a trailblazer.
She led the way for women here in our community, and I think that because of her, we were able to have women elected to be county executive, a woman elected to be mayor, women elected to city council. It's her leadership in our community that was able to pave the way and create the environment for women leadership here in our county that can be matched by very few communities, if any. And so we're definitely saddened by her passing.
Can you reflect on her legacy in terms of the amount of projects, the amount of funding she secured for this area? Her name is on a lot of things in this city.
When you look across the board, there is probably no federal project that has been done in our community, from projects at our universities to road projects to even the interloop, things that we have going on right now. Would not have been accomplished without her support, without her leadership, without fighting every day for us in Congress. You go over to the train station, the airport, so many different projects, so many different things have been done in this community because of her, and I know that she is truly, truly going to be missed. At this point in time, I just join with our citizens that are mourning her passing, and I know that her children, her grandchildren, are truly saddened by this, and her staff. She has had staff that has worked with her for many, many years, and we send our condolences her way.
Now, Louise was one of those ladies that you just felt like she was your friend, not this amazing woman in Congress. When was the last time you spoke to her, saw her? Can you tell us about that?
I saw her actually a couple weeks ago, I believe. We were at an event together, and she was, she walked in the room and she brightened it up. She walked in the room and everyone cheered. Everyone loved to see her. I think, when I think about her and who she was, she always had a kind word for people and a loving heart. And we're gonna miss that, that Southern drawl that she brought to, all of her speeches, and that just warm spirit that she shared with each and every citizen in our community.
She was a trailblazer. Do you want to follow your thoughts about running for that seat?
At this point in time, today is not the day for that. When we think about Louise Slaughter and the legacy that she's had here, today is a day to mourn her death and to celebrate her life and a legacy that she has in our community. I think that at another point in time, as a party, we need to get together and talk to party leaders, but today is not the day for that.
Well, we've seen condolences, obviously, from both sides of the aisle. Republicans coming out today saying even though they may have disagreed with her on the issues, she was a Spitfire, and they recognized that she was a fighter. Will that be part of her legacy?
Oh, absolutely. To be 88 and still out here fighting on behalf of a community that you've represented for 40 years shows that she's a trailblazer, that she is a community organizer, that she's out here fighting for us each and every day, and she was. And so I think that she was someone that worked across the aisles. It wasn't just about being a Democrat and leading in Democratic issues. She was able to work in Congress across the aisle and reach across and say to Republicans, I need your help with this, and that benefited Rochester. That was a way that we were able to get some things done here, and she's surely going to be missed.